Okay, so hello guys, welcome back. Got some stuff I think, but I think that was because of my sibling buying some DLC stuff, and apparently I got some also. But I need to go to the online thing, but first we have something to do. We have to beat this mission. Who do we have? Oh yeah, we have Marianne instead. Okay, so let's just proceed with this month's mission. Twice the rewards. Yeah, I think this is one of those things that my sibling got. So, we just do assault at the Rite of Rebirth. While the plot to assassinate the Archbishop shakes the monastery to its core, you suspect the enemy you may have a different motivation. Anxiety abounds as the God's Rite of Rebirth commences. So, let's do this. We did our first tea time I think last episode, so that was good. Twice. So we're in chapter 4 now, huh?
The goddess's rite of rebirth is about to begin. Are we going to move forward with our plan?
I believe so. How confident are you in our theory, Professor?
It could go either way.
Oh, I don't like those odds at all.
All that matters is how our enemy makes their move, not how our teacher feels about the plan.
You seem a mite too relaxed for my liking. The goddess's rite of rebirth is about to begin. While we are in the goddess tower, we are relying on you to secure the locations that are lacking in defense.
May I let you in on something, Professor? My brother can be a bit callous. He told me that he was concerned about you, and hinted that perhaps you would be better off patrolling a coffin.
That was said in jest, Flame, and in confidence. Please just remain by my side and do not cause any more trouble. As a professor, you would do well to remember that it is your duty to guide your students down the path of righteousness.
Please excuse us, everyone. We shall see you again after the ceremony has concluded.
A coffin. How fascinating.
Hurry, Professor. We must find a place to hide where we can guard the stairs to the Holy Mausoleum. If the enemy moves as predicted, we should be able to cut off their escape path and capture every last one of them.
Okay. We got some locations from last time, so let's hope that it goes well. Like, we were given some information on like what they could get instead of trying to go for the Holy Mausoleum. Like, there's a vault, there's a library, flowers, and other things. Never mind. A Death Knight. Oh, there's 2 treasures here? 25 turns pass. Oh, you have a chest key. Okay. Now we just have to look for someone who has a chest key also. Okay. 1 on each side. It has 100% of hit range, and yet it can crit. Huh. What's this? Dark magic. Okay. I might want to see what's that all about. Okay, that should be it. I just traded all of their... What was it? The broken weapons with other things, and then filled them up with funeraries. Traded all the broken weapons, and now we're just gonna get this started. Let's go. Okay.
We were right. Unwanted guests have come to visit.
Those Central Church dastards have spotted us. Buy me some time while I open the seal on the casket.
I'm on it.
Our enemy appears to be after the tomb of Saint Saros in the back. Are they attempting to steal her bones? It would be best to defeat them before they achieve their aim.
25 turns and protect the casket.
Look closely. There are contraptions of some sort on the floor.
Yes.
We must pay attention to our enemy's weapons, and advance while attacking them from advantageous positions.
I want to lure the
I'm
archer
Ferdinand von Eyre.
right now on this side because I'm pretty sure he can work on his own with Linthart, maybe. Actually, Linthart would be good for close for in the middle because he has a really long heal.
Oh, me?
Okay, she also has one.
No. Can I go now? What did I expect?
Death Knight, prove your strength and scatter these fools.
I don't take commands, or waste my time on weaklings.
That knight is a powerful enemy. Let's do all we can to avoid him.
But he has a death seal, which seems interesting.
You're weak!
That was nothing.
Failure is not an option.
How humiliating.
What? Nice.
The mark of nobility. Let the lesson begin. As expected. I owe you one. This was beneath me.
All roses have thorns.
I don't really need to talk
I want to be all I can.
because a lot of things that I usually do, I just do it without even, like, I think on the spot basically. Like with what I see.
No one makes it past me.
This might actually be bad. What? Let's see. What? Regardless of distance to attacker. That is so cheap. I guess we might as well just avoid them.
One more success.
Okay. Good thing he only does 2 damage.
Right makes might, right?
He's really weak against magic damage. That's something.
Thanks for helping. What a thrill!
Witness frigid pride. Disappointing.
You are not.
Not sure how I'm going to do this.
The reinforcements haven't arrived? If they approach from behind, we can attack them from both sides.
How are we gonna do this? I really wanna beat this Dark Knight. Death Knight.
I'd rather be napping.
Only I can deal with him. Which definitely sucks. Well, that was weak. I can define pose, but I don't think it's definitely worth it, since I'll die. I'm thinking of something. I wish I could save right now, because I was thinking right now I could attack him with myself, then heal. Then somehow someone else can beat them. Like, I do this, Lindart or Marianne can heal me. Because he's not gonna go anywhere. If it doesn't work, I'll define pose it. Otherwise, I'll just continue on with the mission.
Like moths to a flame. Slow down.
We both dodged it.
I told you that if you...
That is not good. I'm not taking that chance anymore.
Stay focused.
I'm not willing to risk the lives of them.
Von Eyre.
You could have at least tried.
I'm not going to take the risk.
I still have a long way to...
I will prevail. Well done.
No. I don't want to attack that Death Knight. I would die no matter what.
Not so fast.
I can't afford to lose. You were wide open.
Only a fool challenges me. The noble standard.
What? What increased? And to be fair, as long as it's not attacking me, then I think that's fine for me. It's over.
You're too late. The seal will be broken any minute now.
What?
It is decided.
Wow. Nothing's been decided.
Now I can do so much better.
I've got many skills, you know.
I must get stronger.
Yep.
It's no use. A seal is broken. You can't... Huh? A sword. What?
Okay.
That sword is... I see. What a pleasant surprise.
He got away. That sword. Why is it...
That's the sword that was in the casket. Seems to be shimmering, almost as though...
Oh, hello there. With those three mages.
Intruder here? Oh, looks like you have this under control.
Late.
You, round up any stragglers.
They're right there.
Will do.
They're right in front of us. Nice. Sword of the Creator. This mysterious blade unleashes its true power in my hands, extending to reach the enemies. It's restored by 5 each time. Rest. Okay, so I have to... Okay, so that gives me an incentive to rest now. Because I never really rested any time before. This episode will only be this mission, so it should be fine.
As all of you have committed a breach of faith, the Archbishop will now pass judgment.
Inciting a kingdom noble to rebel. Unlawful entry. The attempted assassination of the Archbishop. An attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It is unnecessary to go on, followers of the Western Church.
What? We have nothing to do with the Western Church.
You have already been identified. Please spare us your second-rate theater.
Dishonoring a holy ceremony is worthy of death for a member of the Church. You are well past the hope of redemption. If you have any grace remaining, you will willingly offer your life as atonement for this crime.
No, this isn't what we were told would happen. We've been deceived!
It's no use arguing. Whatever your excuse, the punishment stands. May your souls find peace as they return to the goddess.
Wait, please! The goddess would never forgive you for our execution!
Monster. We know you've already slaughtered many of our fellow brethren like this.
This concludes the investigation. Please remove these poor lost souls from my sight.
That's that, I suppose. The assassination attempt, the attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It was all the Western Church's doing. That masked knight who led the attack somehow managed to disappear without a trace.
The Church of Seros clearly isn't as unified as it would hope to appear. It seems the bishop of the Western Church was always opposed to the church being ruled centrally from Garreg Mach. Perhaps they hoped to remove the Archbishop in order to completely strip the Central Church of its authority.
The Western Church.
Oh, that's right. Geralt mentioned that you were raised without any exposure to the Church. In order to function more efficiently, the Church of Seros is split into several smaller entities. The Central Church is the largest, and leads the organization from Garreg Mach.
The Western Church extends from Castle Gaspar, where Lord Lenato rebelled, into the far west. They can be found just beyond the most renowned stronghold of the kingdom, the fortress city of Aryan Road.
It seems the Knights have been tasked with subduing the leaders of the Western Church. We may be given the opportunity to help them with their mission.
To think, our own professor was born in Fodlan, and yet knew nothing of the Church. I never imagined explaining something so basic to an instructor of mine. You're something of a special case, are you not?
How strange that the Archbishop would ask someone like that to lead her students. There's clearly more to that decision than we know.
Lady Rhea is pretty scary sometimes. But to execute that whole group, just like that? It seems harsh, even for her.
If one of us does something bad, I wonder what she would do to us!
Professor, do you agree with the Archbishop's actions?
There you are, Professor.
Oh, wow.
It seems Lady Rhea would like a word with you. Come with me.
What a cutoff.
The Archbishop lives. Not that I had ever placed much faith in those swine from the Western Church.
I have news, both good and bad. The remains of Seros were not in a tomb. However, something else was. The Sword of the Creator.
Ah, the weapon wielded by that thief, the King of Liberation.
Thief? Huh. At any rate, it is now in the hands of the Academy's new professor. I doubt you will be surprised to hear that the crest stone had already been removed from the sword when it was found.
As expected. It would be foolish to keep both in the same location.
There's more. The professor was able to awaken the sword's true power. Even without the crest stone, the sword glowed red. The professor's crest is compatible. There is no mistaking it.
Absurd. Using a relic without its crest stone should be impossible. The King of Liberation's bloodline should not even...
They must be allowed to keep it, for now. I do not have enough information about the Professor to act. As for your request, I assent. The Death Knight is at your command. Use him well.
Good. I believe I will enjoy this a great deal.
I cannot thank you enough for defeating those invaders in the Holy Mausoleum, and especially for protecting the Sword of the Creator. That sword is one of the hero's relics, and the most precious artifact in the Church's possession. It is also a weapon of terrifying power. For now, I will entrust the sword to you. Please, use it wisely.
Lady Rhea, wait! Do you truly mean to give the Sword of the Creator to this stranger? Surely it is not the sort of thing one hands over so readily, even to someone who has the ability to wield it. If someone like Nemesis were to appear again, all of Fodlan would be consumed by war.
Nemesis?
Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He is an ancient king of mankind who was defeated by Seiros over 1,000 years ago. When Fodlan was attacked by wicked gods, it is said that the goddess gifted Nemesis with the Sword of the Creator. Nemesis used that sword to defeat the wicked gods, saving all of Fodlan. Henceforth, he was dubbed the King of Liberation. However, his power began to corrupt him until he himself turned to the darkness. Saint Seiros was forced to destroy him. Lady Rhea, I beg you to reconsider. Given a little more time, we could more accurately assess this stranger's abilities.
No. I have faith, Seteth. Faith that our friend here will not be corrupted by wickedness. Since the death of Nemesis, none have been able to wield the Sword of the Creator. Now, after all those long years of being sealed away, it has returned and found a new master.
I understand. As you wish, Lady Rhea. There you have it, Professor. See that you do not betray the trust the Archbishop has seen fit to bestow upon you.
The Sword of the Creator? The King of Liberation? Each tale is more confusing than the last. And I really can't read that Rhea at all. That sword is clearly precious. So why is she so keen to gift the thing to you?
It certainly is strange.
I feel as though we have become entangled in a mystery. And there is one more thing that has been plaguing me. The Sword of the Creator. It somehow feels distinct from other relics we have seen. Such as the one that... Oh goodness, what was her name?
Catherine.
Yes, her! The Sword of the Creator is different from her Thunderbrand in one key way. It bears a hole, where something should have been, but is no more. I despise not knowing what is going on. It frightens me. And yet, I place my trust in you. I must. Whatever comes to pass, please swear to cut a path that is your own.
Okay. That's something. That's a lot of dialogue, after a while. Mordor, basically.
Part 1. White Clouds. Verdant Rain Moon. Tower of Black Winds. The ceaseless rains that satiate the verdant landscape of Fodlan are accompanied by fierce winds and mighty roars of thunder. This abundance of rain, sparkling as it falls against beams of emerging sunlight, is a constant reminder to the people of Fodlan that nature is ever wild and unpredictable. For when the rain finally does take pause, the clouds part and give way to a glorious rainbow.
Power of Crest. I know that, but it rarely it doesn't really happen all the time, so I just forget it. Oh, it's already... okay. 5,000? Nice.
I have a new mission for you, Professor. I would like for you to take your students into Kingdom territory to eliminate some thieves.
Okay.
They stole a hero's relic from House Gautier of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, the Lance of Ruin. Their leader's name is Miklan. He is apparently a disowned son of House Gautier.
Why was he disowned?
I believe it had something to do with his lack of a crest. Such happenings are fairly common within the kingdom.
The Crestless cannot unleash the goddess's power even if they possess a relic. Nonetheless, they are still capable of simply wielding those weapons.
The hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet this threat with adequate force. Unfortunately, most of the Knights of Seiros are away from the monastery, purging the apostates of the Western Church. So we are entrusting you with this mission. After all, you wield the Sword of the Creator, which is more than capable of opposing any relic.
The Sword of the Creator is a powerful weapon well beyond the other relics. You have nothing to fear. However, to ensure that no harm comes to the students, we will also send the monastery's most skilled individuals to aid you.
I must remind you that you are expected to conduct yourself in a manner befitting the wielder of that holy sword. Also, you should know that Professor Hanneman has been looking for you. That is all.
Professor, I heard about our mission for this month. A thief with a hero's relic is worrisome, but with you at our side, I'm certain we can handle him. After all, you have the Sword of the Creator. It was allegedly wielded by Nemesis, the King of Liberation. If the legends are true, you hold the power to stand against entire armies. A band of thieves should be nothing. Even the most elite Imperial forces or the Knights of Seiros could not hope to defeat you.
Why does it matter? It would never come to that.
Is that so? Even if those forces were to hurt someone precious to you? Can you say with full confidence that you would not turn your sword on them if that were to happen? You know, your power does not lie solely in the Sword of the Creator. You are stronger and more terrifying than you realize. Professor, when we leave the monastery, will you still think of yourself as my teacher?
If we left the monastery?
Never mind. I'm being thoughtless with my words. For now, let's just focus on the problem at hand.
Good of you to come, Professor. I've heard much about you lately. Specifically, that you are able to awaken the Sword of the Creator's power. Thusly, it seems the true nature of your crest has been uncovered. I had, of course, seen your crest before. However, at first, I failed to recognize its true nature. Eventually, it dawned on me that what is visible is perhaps merely a small part of a greater whole. In other words, your crest is too significant to be detected when using normal instruments. After this discovery, I began researching crests that might fit that description, which allowed for a temporary hypothesis. However, I could not be certain. The crest my conclusions led me to was far too unusual. A crest thought to have disappeared from this world in the millennium since the fall of Nemesis, the King of Liberation. The crest of flames. That is what you possess.
The Crest of Flames.
Your ability to wield the Sword of the Creator has unequivocally proven my hypothesis. A legendary power, dormant since time immemorial, and now resurrected. There can be no doubt that this ancient power resides within you.
Whose birthday? Flowers.
Thank you.
Sure. Oh, this must be the support now.
Save.
Who could that be?
A ghost, perhaps? No, that is surely not the case. What is that look upon your face? I am no ghost, if that is what was on your mind.
No. Who's there? Professor, what are you doing here?
I like how you're still dressed in uniform. I heard something.
Oh? Perhaps I was talking in my sleep.
Bad dreams?
Ah, so you heard me then. Yes, it was a nightmare. I've had them since I was a child. Stupid, pointless dreams I can't control. It's terribly frustrating.
Anything I can help with?
No, they're just worthless dreams of the past. Talking about it won't change a thing.
You can trust me with anything.
I had a feeling you'd say that. I suppose I could try, but only if you swear not to tell a soul. I appreciate it. I dream of my older brother, paralyzed, helpless. My older sister crying for help that never came. The youngest babbling words beyond meaning. I see my family dying slowly, waiting in the darkest depths for a glimmer of light. I once had 10 siblings, 8 older and 2 younger. Such a large family, and yet I became the heir to the throne. Do you know why? Every last one of them was crippled by disease, or lost their mind, or died. I was the only one left who could inherit the throne.
That's awful.
Things kept getting worse. The darkness kept getting darker. In the end, I was the only one who survived. The nightmares are a reminder to never forget, to never allow such terrible things to happen again.
Never again.
Even now, I'm the only one who can carry the weight of the Adrestian Empire. The future of the Empire, of everything, depends on me. I shared more than I intended to. I suppose there's something in the air tonight. I've never told anyone about my past before. Please, forget I said anything. Sleep well, my teacher.
That's depressing. House versus house, lands tour. Okay, that's nice. I get an intermediate seal. Okay, then Tart's not level 10, so I can't even really do level up. Oh, this is a new one. Lord. 64%. I might want to do this, but I need to raise her sword up. Okay. Dark Mage. Oh, so that's what the Dark Seal is for. This didn't appear before. Just makes me super slow, but more dexterous. I guess I should deal with this one, since I am a mercenary. I'll figure out what to do next for the next one.
A new path to tread.
For the next episode at least. Okay, that's nice. 2 and 1. Okay. Yeah, I think that should be it for this episode. I still don't have the blacksmith. I think I'll explore in this one, bow for the next one. Leonie. Explore again. Or probably do a seminar. No, I think exploring is better because I can raise my own skills and try to recruit other people. And I think that should be it. That's my plan for the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye. Hope you like it, and hope that you have a nice day.